you would like to learn how to boost your immunity, which is so important right now, using only 4 ingredients from your very own kitchen, stay tuned and I'll show you how. So we're now living in a time where the world is crazy with this whole COVID-19 business that's been influencing our lives the last, over 6 months now, all over the world. Now, as I make this video here in Australia, Melbourne has just gone into lockdown again for the second time, and there are a few new cases that have popped up in Sydney. So what I like to promote is never fear. That's never welcomed here, but instead self-empowerment. So we can't control our environment around us. We can't control what people outside are doing, but what we can control is ourselves and our lives. And what we can do is take control and empower ourselves in that way. And the best way that we can protect ourselves from COVID and any viruses and infectious disease out there is to boost our own human defenses, and that is boosting our immune system. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do today using 4 simple ingredients that I'm just going to go through quickly before we make it into a health tonic. Now, did you know that about 70 to 80% of our immunity actually stems from our gut? Yes, that's right. So if you didn't know that, it's a really important fact to understand and equip yourself with, because maintaining your gut health is one way that you can actually help boost your immune system daily. Now, another thing, particularly about COVID and any kind of respiratory infection, basically they're finding that it's causing inflammation in the airways and the bronchioles of the lungs. So what we also want to do, in addition to boosting our immunity, is reducing that inflammation in the body and preventing that inflammation from occurring. Now, these are the things that we're going to be focusing on, the nutrients that we're going to be focusing on with this immune boosting tonic that you can have every morning. So to make this tonic, I'm going to be using my trusty Optimum Blender, which is my high-speed blender, and we're going to throw all the ingredients in here and whisk them up. Now, ginger is great for digestion, and it's been known for centuries in traditional medicine to be used as a root that helps with digestive health. It's been known to help with indigestion, nausea, and these sorts of things. So we want to nurture our gut and our digestive health, and that's why this is going in. But in addition to digestive health, ginger is actually it's actually shown to have antibacterial properties, specifically with respiratory conditions. So that's fantastic when we're looking after our respiratory health in this case. And it's also rich in the nutrient zinc. Did you know that? So zinc is an essential mineral, which means the body can't make it on its own. So we actually have to eat foods daily that have zinc in them. And zinc itself is an amazing nutrient to help boost your immune system. So anytime I see a client who has low immunity, I always look at their zinc levels, and a lot of the time we're boosting their zinc to help them overcome a cold really quickly. Zinc together with vitamin C, which we'll get into, is a fantastic combination. Yeah, so zinc actually helps over 300 enzymatic processes in the body, particularly with immune system, metabolism, digestion, so many things, too many to go through, and that's why the ginger is going in. I also have some fresh turmeric root here. Now, I love fresh turmeric root as opposed to the powder. Powder is great to use, but when we make this tonic, fresh is best. So I'm going to use about 2 inches of of that. Turmeric is really well known as an anti-inflammatory. It has some great anti-inflammatory compounds, and that's why we're using it today. So it has a compound in it called curcumin, which is the magic compound that promotes anti-inflammatory benefits and also antioxidant benefits, which are all vital in this tonic. Next, we're adding 1 whole lemon that I got from my beautiful lemon tree, so it's organic, and I've left the white pith around it, if you notice. So the reason I leave that on is that white part is actually really high in bioflavonoids, which act as an anti-inflammatory. Also really great for heart health. If you have high cholesterol, bioflavonoids are really good. So people like my mum, for example, who has a family history of heart disease, I get her to always eat her oranges and everything with this white part on. I also tell my clients to do the same thing. Now, that's why we're adding the whole lemon to this. And now, apart from the bioflavonoids, the lemon is really high in vitamin C. Now, vitamin C, we all hear how, you know, if you're sick, you have vitamin C, and it's so true. And high doses of intravenous vitamin C have actually shown to treat corona around the world, and it's been the research behind that has actually proven that to be true. But you know, we can't all have IVs of vitamin C around, so we have to include it in our diets daily. So I'm putting a whole lemon in there. So vitamin C, what that does is it actually boosts our white cells, and our white cells are our defenders. They're like our soldiers, simply put, and basically they're the ones that boost our innate immune system, which is why vitamin C is vital. Another thing that vitamin C does, apart from boosting your white cells to boost your immunity, is it actually nourishes our adrenal glands. Now, our adrenal glands can be overworked in times of stress, when we secrete a lot of cortisol, stress hormone, adrenaline, these sorts of hormones, our adrenals can get quite depleted. And what helps to nourish and restore our adrenal glands is vitamin C. Again, so when our adrenals are depleted, that's another way that we become run down and extra vulnerable to catching any kind of virus or infection that's out there. And so this is why it's important to manage our stress levels, number one, but also in this case, nourishing our adrenal glands as well with the vitamin C. So the next ingredient, the fourth ingredient, is my favorite. It's actually raw organic honey from my brother's farm in Oberon. So he has bees and hives, and he collects honey and generously gives some to the family and sells it as well. So check out, I'll put his Instagram details down below. He's Bondi Farmer, and if you're interested in organic honey, or yeah, you can contact him through there. But organic raw honey is vital. When it's raw, it has more of the therapeutic benefits, which are antimicrobial, and that is fantastic for when we're trying to avoid a respiratory infection, especially if we do actually catch a respiratory infection. Honey is also really great because it's soothing for the throat, and it has those antimicrobial properties to help you heal and overcome that infection faster. So I'm going to add the 2 tablespoons to this as well. Love this stuff. And the last ingredient that we're going to be using is water. This is distilled water that I've just boiled and let to cool. So really important to use distilled water when you're storing any kind of tonic for more than a day in the fridge. So that's 2 cups that I'm going to add to this. Then we're just gonna give it a whiz and see what happens. Look at that, it is done. Looks amazing and it smells so good. Okay, so that is done. So all you need is a glass airtight bottle. This is a sterile one that I use for my medicinal purposes when I create stuff for clients. But you can just use any bottle that you've sterilized at home, a funnel, and just pour that in. So this keeps in the fridge for about 3 to 4 days. So this is for the whole family. So we're going to be sharing this, and it's just a shot each day. So you can choose to have a shot like this and just scull that each morning on an empty stomach. Or you can choose to dilute it with some warm water, just as you would lemon water in the morning, for example. So cheers to good health and boosting immunity. That's potent medicinal stuff. So literally really great to boost your immunity, but also a fantastic digestive tonic as well. So people with inflammatory bowel disease, any kind of inflammation in the body, it's so soothing and nurturing. So both for immunity and gut health and digestion as well. So many areas that you can cover simply by using the one tonic. So give it a go. Remember that food is medicine and you can use it to better your health and the health of your family simply by learning what foods can be used as medicine to keep you and your family healthy. So if you'd like to see more videos like this where you can use food as your medicine, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be sure to share those videos with you in the future. In the meantime, stay healthy and remember, you're investing in your health with every bite you take.